Hey there everyone, and good Thursday evening. It's a fresh edition of Weather for Weather Geeks, the video that we take a deep dive into the weather for the Mahoning and Shenango valleys in the short term and the longer range as well. It's kind of a tough day to be a meteorologist today. Most people were happy that it turned out to be a better day than was expected, but boy, we don't like getting things wrong. Jess and I were texting earlier on today saying, we're the only ones who are unhappy today because, we expected it to be kind of cloudy and cool all day today, with maybe some drizzle from time to time. And things were going according to plan early this morning, but then as we got into the midday and the afternoon, a push of drier air from the north and west made more inroads than it should have, really. This was the visible satellite right around 2:30 this afternoon. Our low cloudiness was shunted just far enough south and east that the sky brightened. It got warmer than we thought. We thought that the weather they had in Pittsburgh and Du Bois today, cloudy and cool and damp all day, we thought that would be the case around here as well. But the clearing got about 50 to 70 miles farther south and east than originally bargained for. I often say we get the weather right in, broadly speaking, in general terms, much more often than wrong, despite all the terrible cliches that are out there about meteorologists and TV weather people. But there are days that things are going to just be a little bit off, and today was one of those days, but maybe you took advantage of it. Maybe you got outside today. It was 64 this afternoon instead of 57, so it was definitely a nicer looking day. But again, Pittsburgh 58, that's what we thought we would have today. So we were off by not very far as the crow flies, as they say, but it made all the difference today, as the forecast was indeed a bust. All right, looking ahead to the present and future, big severe weather risk again this evening into parts of Missouri, Oklahoma, Arkansas, and into Texas as well. That area of low pressure is going to keep pushing east over the next couple of days. It'll make for a lousy end of the weekend in parts of New England, but for us, it's not going to have a huge impact on our weather. I expect it to cloud back up over the next several hours, and tomorrow I don't think is going to be the same kind of forecast bust that we had today. I just don't think that's likely to happen at all tomorrow. I think it's going to be the kind of day that we have been advertising. Cloudy, cool, maybe there's a touch of drizzle or a sprinkle tomorrow. That's about it, but I don't think we'll have any surprises coming our way during the course of the afternoon tomorrow. This dashed line I have on the model here, this is something we don't show very often, but this is what we call an inverted trough of low pressure. And what this will do is kind of enhance our rainfall chances a little bit tomorrow night and early Saturday. I still don't think it's much, but there could be some light rain or drizzle tomorrow night into Saturday morning. I think by Saturday afternoon from west to east, we're going to see some nice clearing, and even faster than the model is showing here, I suspect. It doesn't show us clearing until about 4 or 5 in the afternoon. I think that's too slow. I think we're going to try to clear things out by midday, early afternoon in most of the region. So Saturday afternoon we can salvage, and I think Sunday's still looking like a pretty decent day for Mother's Day. I wouldn't be shocked if there was some sort of passing shower on Sunday, especially in the morning. Don't think it's a real big deal. Now, I do think it will be cooler than average for Mother's Day. It's going to be sweatshirt or jacket weather if you happen to be outdoors on Sunday. Only about 60 for a high. That's about 8 degrees below the average for the middle of May. And again, passing shower, best chance maybe in the morning with that. All right, here we go. Like flipping a switch, it's back to the warmth next week. For the first time really this month, a sustained period of warmth. This is the first time we've had this since April. Our cooler than average days will end after Monday. Starting Tuesday, we're above average, and this won't just be a 2 or 3 day deal. We might string together 5 or 6 days of pretty warm weather, peaking Wednesday and Thursday with high temperatures north of 80, maybe even 82, 83 degrees for a couple of days during the middle of next week. So better things are coming. That is for sure. Now, how long is that going to last? Let's take a look at the real long range now, and we'll look at a couple of things here. This is the latest European modeling showing temperature anomalies. Oranges and reds, of course, warmer than average. The blues, the greens, cooler than average. This is Monday, the last cool shot moving off the East Coast on Monday, and here comes that bubble of warm air across the Midwest and Ohio Valley. This is next Thursday. Looks very toasty. And this is going to stick around, it looks like, through the following weekend. So here's Sunday the 21st. This is, again, about 10 days from now. And then once we're beyond that, there are some signs that we're gonna cool things back off to about normal, maybe even cooler than average, by the 24th, 25th of the month. So heading out into the 2-week time frame here, it does look, with a fair amount of confidence, we can say that it will be cooler than next week. So the following week is probably going to be cooler. Here's a look at the American modeling, the climate forecast system modeling here for the same time period, the 10 to 20 day period, showing cooler weather moving from west to east, from the middle of the country out towards the Ohio Valley. So take advantage of next week. It's going to be probably the warmest stretch of weather compared to average for the entire month of May. I still think May is likely to go into the record books as a cooler than average month, and we haven't said that very often over the last year and a half or so. Thanks for tuning in to Weather for Weather Geeks tonight. I'll see you tonight on 21 News at 11 o'clock, and if you're up early tomorrow, check out Jess's forecast on WFMJ today, bright and early at 5 a.m.